let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there?
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
Welcome to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Josh.
Brett's not here. My name is Alex.
Brett's not here. My name is Josh.
I'm not used to this, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I miss Brett so much.
Here we go.
What's up?
Welcome back to the PTO Limited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 206
There we go.
for the month of April. The date is April 13th. And we are sitting here.
Mark's safe.
Mark's safe so far still. Yep. And I'm having an issue with people, actually. This is a problem I've been having. Last week there was so many people on the road. It seems like there's so many people who have like cabin fever. You know,
I have cabin fever.
I kind of do
I'm
too.
gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about it right now because it seems
Are we
like
just gonna go into COVID right now?
I mean, it seems like as if it's on everyone's mind. Why not open up with it and then just like
Get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way, kind of thing. Like when I was on the road last Friday, I did not expect to see that level of amount of people.
On Friday? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Friday
nuts.
was actually crazy.
Yep. And the thing is, Easter, dead. Like
Yep.
the roads were dead.
Everything was
I don't know.
just a ghost town
Right.
on Easter.
right. So
I don't know if everybody was just going out and shopping to make like ham and the stuff that you have on Easter, but
yeah.
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 Is there something going on?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we want to go into COVID, I mean, do you want to just go ahead and do your update?
Oh, but my numbers.
Yeah.
So we've been
Throw the numbers down.
we've been talking about our the numbers as far as every week. the updates and in comparison to last week. So as far as the confirmed cases, do you want me to just do the U.S. or still do the world?
I like that you do both. Like it just
Do
kind of
both?
again
Okay.
because this is like a history thing.
Okay.
So and it's what's one of those like what we say on the podcast is
You want me
gonna
to
be
keep doing
forever,
all
so.
three?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So last week, this is as of 6:15. Last week there were 1.3 million cases. Now it's 1.9 million. Like it's
Are you
just,
serious? It's almost at 2 million.
It's almost at 2 million. Yep. And
Oh
this
my
is as of
gosh.
6:00 today. So I'm going to do complete comparisons. In the U.S., 364,000 cases last week. This week, just under 585,000 confirmed cases.
Wait, last week was what?
364.
So it's doubled.
Yes. Yep.
About
double. Yeah. And that's not the.
And I think I said that the week before.
It's been doubling
Like
every
it doubles
week.
every week, and
Except for the
that number is getting bigger.
I think the confirmed cases level is kind of curving. I think it's going a little
Again,
bit.
it's gonna probably curve because we don't have any tests.
No.
Some places are just now testing, like
Right.
here, which is what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
In Fort Wayne, like we just now, today, this morning, opened up a testing center.
There's actually,
and we only had 200 tests.
I just drove by the sign that said it.
You did?
Yeah, today
Mhm.
when I went to the
So
office.
we had 200 tests delivered to Fort Wayne today, and as of 10:30 this morning, they're already used.
Really?
Yep, they're already
my
done.
God. Well, that goes to show that we're just not getting enough out there, and people are now. How many positives come out of that?
We won't.
is
The thing
the-
is, like, I think the turnaround time, unfortunately, for these tests is like anywhere between 4 to 7 days.
Right.
So we won't even know until probably this time next week if those cases are actually positive.
Mhm.
And some of those people are either going to be in the hospital a week from now, or they're going to be recovered, or they're just now going to be starting showing symptoms.
Right. And that's what scares me as well. You and I go to the grocery store, and that's about all we've done so far. I mean, we did one carry-out at restaurant too, actually. So we did wings last week as well.
I needed some wings.
It's been a minute.
It was one of those like.
It was nice.
I was going to talk about that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just kind of want to talk about COVID's affected my life. I don't want to say like a whole lot. Like, we don't have any kids, so we don't have to worry about kids not going to school.
Right.
We both have our jobs, so we don't have to worry about that.
Correct.
So I mean, we're very fortunate
Mhm.
in many ways.
Right.
For
as
all
of today. As of today.
Yeah, as of today. Yes, I mean that can change any day.
Right.
Any
exactly.
day that can change. Yep. But as of right now, you and I are both essential.
Mm-hmm.
So, a couple things I wanted to talk about with the update is, let me talk about real quick.
Well, did you have grocery written down? Because
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store and noticed that all the canned goods are gone. All of the SpaghettiOs, all of them gone. All of the fruit, like the canned fruit, like a lot of the easy meals that parents can give their kids are just gone. All the easy
mac and cheese is gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, I took when I
Yeah.
went to the grocery store today. You wanted hot dog buns?
Yeah.
I took the last one.
That happened to me last week. I took the last hamburger buns because
Like
Brett.
we could go old school and just wrap a piece of
bread, but
around
Brett has changed our minds. Now it's like, why not spend the extra $1 and get those hot dog, hamburger buns, whatever you need, instead of using bread in its place? Obviously, Brett's never been through
what is horrible, babe?
$1 every week kind
what's
of
horrible
budget. What's up?
Is we're only going to use maybe 4 of those hot dog buns.
We throw them out.
And they don't last.
They don't.
They don't last.
They don't.
So it's like they should make like a single life hot dog pack.
Couples life, not singles. Well, they do have singles. They do have singles.
They do?
Well, I guess.
Or they should just wrap
for
them
some
in.
things.
I don't know. They just don't last very long.
I mean, you look at those dinner meals.
So if we're going to talk about grocery first, I just wanted to talk about just how kind of surreal the grocery store is right now. Like how different it is than 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Quiet.
For one, it's quiet.
Yes.
Nobody's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking to each other. Everybody's trying to keep their distance. Like it's kind of like an eerie, like when I would pass by somebody today, it was a kind of a
you're the enemy kind of thing.
Yeah, like people were like kind of scooting away from you, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
I didn't have that.
I just kind of kept like I want to say social awareness, I guess is the word,
okay.
Just to kind of see how people are reacting when you walk in.
Right.
And a lot of people, like, you know how most people will, before all this started, they'll try to like push you, like, hey, I need to get around you. These people, like, everyone stopped and just waited, like, for you to like just go, and
Right.
nobody's talking. The one thing that I noticed that has calmed down, and it might have just been the people that were there today, but last week when we went to the grocery store, I noticed like probably 75% or more wearing masks.
Yeah.
Today, about 25%.
Yep.
Not
Oh,
even.
wait, less?
Oh yeah. Like I'm saying, like not a lot of people were wearing masks. Like I could count on just over one hand how many people
Now,
I saw.
does the mask actually help?
I have no
I mean,
idea.
we're still unsure of that,
We're
right?
still unsure, but it's
so it's preventative as best you
if
can.
for some reason you have it, it's helping to prevent this, like decrease the spread.
Right.
Is what it is.
Right.
It's not going to protect you from getting it, but if everyone's wearing it and you're showing symptoms, or before you're showing symptoms, you might as well just go ahead and wear it, because that's going to decrease the,
Yeah. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to decrease contamination, so it's good to wear one, especially when you're out and about.
Okay.
But there was really like last week, I feel like it was every other person or more. This week it's like, I don't know, when I went to the grocery store, it was like nobody cared as far as the mask goes. The other thing too was the grocery store was a little bit more dead today. Like it wasn't packed the last couple times.
Right.
Everything is still kind of like picked through. And things aren't getting, I don't want to say restocked, because that'll piss Brad off. But it's like the things are just not like filling up on the shelves and stuff as quickly.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like barren areas, like you could see where the like what people around here essentially get, like the like the canned food and the noodles and things like that.
Luckily, the juice is fine.
Yeah, juice is actually fine now.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was like, usually they have, like music and stuff playing.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't really any music.
Yeah, I haven't heard any either.
I noticed that the only thing that came on, because there was no music playing, it was just silent, which is weird. And then the other thing that was playing that I did notice, that when it did come on, it was announcement about social distancing.
Oh.
And it said, like, it felt like we were I was in a movie, and it said, hi, thank you for visiting your local Kroger, blah, 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 blah. Please join us in trying to practice social distancing. If you see like another person, please try to stay this far away. It was weird.
Yeah,
it felt
that's kind of scary.
It felt like a video game. Like you just kind of hear that PA system.
You need to play Half-Life 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or it felt like Portal. Like, you have like
Half-Life 2 actually has it.
Oh,
like
really?
There's government people in the beginning. This is all I remember from Half-Life 2. So there's like a whole bunch of, I'm gonna guess, military or army or policemen. They kind of have like their own ability to beat you down if they want to.
Oh.
They force you to pick up a can, and if you don't, they'll beat you down. Yeah, kind of like that. And there's also announcements and stuff to stay in order and stuff.
That's
kind of like that.
That's like what it sounded like. It's almost like they were announcing, like, please follow these directions. And the other thing too is there are signs everywhere. There's big signs, big red signs that say, stop. Are you feeling ill? Do you have any of these symptoms? If you do not come in. Call. Mm-hmm. And they said that they would do, I think in the sign it said something about curbside, like give us a call, like we can like help you shop pretty much.
Right.
And then there's also signs like just everywhere, printed out, pieces of paper everywhere. And I thought it had something to do, because I was going to grab some granola bars, and I thought I had already seen the signs last week that said, please limit like one per customer for like toilet paper and things.
Yeah, right.
So there was one for like every other row or something around the aisle that had the granola bars, and I was like, what's going on with the granola bar? So I read it, and all it said was like, please help us practice social distancing, and like just had all the rules and stuff about the store. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but all right.
Yeah.
And then of course when I got to the checkout, there's also people like, you go here, you stand here. Hey, this one's open, you go here. Like, oh, you're too close. Like there's somebody like directing traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also said that we're only allowing 50% capacity or something, which on their sign was 461 people.
Really?
Like, just like Brett said for Walmart, like he said, like 1,000 was capacity.
But it's by the store size.
I know.
Yes.
That is a lot of people. That's not going to do anything.
No.
I don't even think that there's 1,000 people in Walmart at a time anyway.
Never.
And I don't think that there's 416 people in Kroger at one time.
I don't think I've ever seen.
They should take it by the average daily amount.
If there's more than 200 in Kroger, I'm going home.
Exactly. Like, I don't even think that there's enough room to hold like that in the parking lot.
It
So-
seems not.
I know,
like,
right?
no way. Right.
But maybe on a Sunday. But I'm saying like they should
I
probably
doubt
take their
it.
daily average and make it 50% of that. That's what they should do. Because every store is going to be different.
Right.
So, all
Right.
right, there's that. What was it? The masks, the signs. Okay, that's what I talked about for the grocery store. The other thing I wanted to talk about was it's just now starting to really bug me that I've got cabin fever. I feel like every work week is getting like people are just getting mean and like clients are getting mean.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately, that's just the way people are. Their tempers are really short right now. Everybody is on their last nerve and they want everything done now. Well,
Mhm.
that's just not the way it works. Everything is running a bit slower now because we have to go slow because it's taking more precautions and wiping things down, and it takes longer. It's a longer process, right?
Mhm.
So I'm tired of people being mean. Like I'm really tired of it. So it's draining. It's very draining as far as work goes. So on Friday, Friday night was just like the end of Friday. I had my hand my head in my hands, and I was like, man, if we didn't have this shit going down right now, I'd get everybody together and be like, the bar tonight. Everyone. Like, everybody, let's go to the bar. And I even like told people at work, and I'm like, man, I could go for a drink tonight. And not like go pop some wine or something at home. It's like, man, I could use social hour right now.
Mhm.
Like go out with all the guys and just like have a drink. Even
It'd
if
be
it's
nice.
just walk in, take a shot. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Take a shot and leave. Like even that. Like it'd be nice.
It would be very nice.
I was like, that's the cabin fever I'm getting.
Social drinking or
Like,
socializing.
I just want to like be with my friends.
Right. Right. But I mean,
I know
haven't-
we're playing video games over the weekend, but it's like that's fun, and I feel like it would be even harder on us if we weren't doing that.
Right.
But that's what's really killing me is like I want to get dressed up. I want to get out of my pajamas I'm wearing every day or my scrubs I'm wearing every day. I want to
Imagine-
get dressed up and go out and have a drink.
Imagine the non-introverts. Imagine the ones who are actually itching for that socialization. That actually like.
I know, and
that's
I'm an
their thing.
introvert, and I'm like, what,
We're-
4 weeks in, and I'm like scratching for some socializing. Sorry, babe.
Unfortunate. No, it's okay. We can only have the same conversation so many times, which is what we were just saying today. It's like, can we do an episode today? I mean, do we have enough? And I'm looking at the board. It's like we actually have a lot of things.
Yeah,
to touch
we've
on.
got enough to talk about today.
And-
It's just I think every week it's going to get harder and harder because
Right.
nothing can happen when the whole world is inside.
One thing happened to go along with this COVID thing. Our neighbors had a party.
Yeah, they were pretty dumb this weekend, weren't they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They were loud AF too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, really? You guys should be smarter than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always
Party
had
at
that
your own
thought
risk.
of having people over, but it's just like,
Nope. Mm-mm.
you can't
Nope.
do it. You can't do
Nope.
it.
Nope, can't do it. No,
So,
can't happen.
I only talked about the confirmed cases. Do you want me to continue on with any other information as far as recoveries and deaths?
Yeah, go ahead with those real quick.
So last week, 285,000 recoveries. This week, 446,000. Last week, 74,000 deaths. This week, 119,000. Now, the U.S. is, of course, going to be a lot less than that, but
We're at like
now we're at 43,000 recovery, 23,000 deaths. So, dang,
that's still a lot.
that is a lot. Yes,
so
it
I
is.
will say on a personal level for the stress of this, and I know a lot of people. That's the other thing I totally forgot I wanted to talk about was you can even say right now how bad like this is affecting me as far as sleep goes.
Yeah.
Why don't you on a personal level tell everybody what I'm doing at night
You have
for like the last week or two?
You have been actually talking in your sleep
Mm-hmm.
like every night.
Every night.
Sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I only do that when I'm so stressed in my dream that that I actually start acting out and saying things outside or moving or moaning or yeah, like I start acting out my dreams in real life, and that's only because I'm so stressed in my dream. It's like my body's trying to get out of the dream to get back into real life.
and I've told you this. I've woken you up before where I'm just like, hey, by the way, you're saying full sentences in your sleep, and that's not normal.
Didn't I say some kind of thing about my car?
Yeah, someone stole my Buick in your
Yeah?
dream. Yeah, and it was some kids, and they wrecked someone's house, and they expected you to pay for it, and you said, I did not give permission for anyone to use my car.
And I said that out loud?
You did. You
I said that whole sentence
yes,
out loud.
Yes, you did. I did not give permission to anyone to use my car. Seriously. I don't know.
I was dead asleep.
You were dead asleep. You were, yes.
So the other thing I'm having issues with is like I'm probably having like I usually have vivid dreams, but they're usually like they're not bad. They're usually like I just have very vivid dreams, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Let me go.
You
back
have
to
laughed
it.
in your sleep.
Yeah, I have, but
and
like
you have
not
also
usually.
puckered your lips in your sleep.
Stop! I know I've made out with somebody or something, and you have it on
I have
video.
it on video. I might have to share that someday.
Yeah, someday when I let you.
The same day that we share you pulling down my pants with a broomstick.
Eventually, the airplane. But yeah, so I mean, I've been having nightmares and waking up, and I'm crying and freaking out, and like it's over nothing, but it's like I can tell it's like it's the stress from the week and things like that. So
yeah,
it's just like that. It's just affecting me that way,
really?
Like mentally. Like I want to get out, I want to hang out.
And
with
we
people.
miss Brett.
We do.
We miss Brett.
I miss Brett.
We miss Brett. We wish he was on.
Yes, we've got people in chat that say they miss him too.
Yes.
Juice from Juice in the Morning.
Hey, welcome. Shout out to Justin.
I miss Brett. Have you guys thought about trying to do a Zoom meeting with him?
We haven't really figured out. We didn't really attempt to do anything of that nature. We probably could.
His anger is missed. He's not liking popular things is missed as well. I know.
Brett, you're missed.
Brett, you're missed very
much.
Very much.
You got people in chat talking about you, saying we miss you.
I know it's weird, like not being able to look over and see him either all grumpy or like waiting to like bash you on something.
Oh man, I miss it. I miss the third opinion.
Yeah.
You know, usually you and I have to really think on like debates and stuff sometimes, but you know, not Brett. He finds a way. He finds a way to find another side eventually.
Yes, I know.
So let's move on from COVID. Life finds a way. Oh my goodness. So anyways, as we were saying about YouTube, we are live on YouTube. For those listening later on, do be sure to join us live on YouTube. We are live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Make sure you check out our social medias for the announcements.
Do you want to just hit Easter?
Easter. Let's hit Easter.
Because Easter was yesterday.
The fact that we didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
No. People were. I don't agree. Okay, so I'm gonna put this out in the open, guys. All right, let's talk about this. My dad is a pastor, and we have been talking about COVID this entire time. And he has said basically, it doesn't matter. What's the matter? Oh, okay.
I had a hair on my thing.
Okay.
My microphone.
And he was stating basically, you know, he's agreeing with all of the accordance to the law, stating no major gatherings. Even he is not very technically savvy, and I've been willing to help him, but I've been giving him too much. Like I'm like, hey, you can use this program and use this and this and this. He's like, can I just use my phone? Yeah, you can use your phone, but it's not.
I thought it looked pretty good.
It's fine. Yes, I'm not saying it's bad.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that, you know,
Josh wants him to have like a zooped up.
Yes.
Like.
If you're good at something, make it look fantastic, right? I mean, I can make our podcast look pretty good. I can make our streams look pretty good. I can make my dad's sermons and stuff look really good.
Sounding a bit conceited.
Anyways, let's move on. So as I was saying, people have been really, you know, in mass gatherings going to church. You know, there were some places that did, and there were actually cops outside of churches waiting to just immediately quarantine everybody. That's kind of crazy, you know? It's just insanity. We got a lot of stuff being talked about on YouTube. Alex, you're gonna have to do some reading there.
No, I know. We're good. We got
it. But anything about Easter, really? I made a roast. Alex and I celebrated by eating good food and.
Well, I mean, we also we supported one of our local breakfast places this weekend by ordering from them for breakfast instead of making our own.
No, a local place. One that's not big. Like it's not a chain.
Said a local place.
There are local chains. This is not a chain. So it's like basically.
I supported a local restaurant.
There you go. And we thank you for doing that, Alex.
Yes, that's what we did. Anyway, so we did that, and then we made a roast, which was bomb, by the way.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
We shoved like garlic and onion like inside the roast. And
You
let
were
it
talking
cook.
about this, and I don't
Like,
understand
all right,
it.
I 2 fingers.
Go ahead.
I took two fingers with, pushed it down into the meat.
Oh boy,
I stuffed it.
that's what she said.
Then I turned it on low for 6 hours
And heated it up.
heated it up.
Put it in my mouth.
And then I put it in my mouth. It was good.
It was very good.
It's very
meal.
good.
Yeah, you did all the cooking on that one, so
I know, it was yummy.
yeah, it was delicious.
Okay, but I mean that was it. Like it
Not
didn't
really
feel
much
like
else.
Easter other than like we said, it was like a ghost town outside. There's nobody out.
Yeah,
There was no cars driving by. Like it was just silent. Like it
Right.
was really weird.
right.
What do you want to move on to?
Let's talk about the movie club.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep,
Let's do that.
because we got to move into some movie topics here and get off of COVID and stuff.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Oh my goodness. It's just been all over the place. It's all over the news. In fact, I looked under Alex, you looked under entertainment on Twitter.
Okay, so that was funny. I'm totally I screenshotted it. I'm gonna post it.
Yeah.
So I was looking for like entertainment topics for today. I was like, you know what? Let's just see if there's anything in entertainment. Because you go into Twitter, it's like news, sports, trending for you, or topics for you trending, and then you have fun and entertainment. And fun popped up, and there was like, honestly, there's nothing. And then entertainment popped up, and then it froze to a black screen, and then hold on, I have the screenshot. It froze to a black screen. Then I screenshot and it said something went wrong. Please check your connection and try again. Like,
We're disconnected.
sorry, we don't have any entertainment for you because there is no entertainment because everybody's inside.
Please check your connection.
It's like my connection's fine. There's just nothing to talk about.
There really isn't. So we're gonna talk about the movie club, and what the movie club is. Every single week we pick a movie, and at this point we've messaged Brett, and he said he is gonna be out of the running until he comes back.
So it's just gonna go back and forth.
It's just gonna be back and forth between me and Alex. So this week I chose Sonic, which is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Came out this February, and it was just released onto Blu-ray and DVD, and we watched it over the weekend. Mm-hmm. So first of all, spoiler alert. Here we go. Awesome video game movie. Although it didn't stay true to its source entirely, you can't stay true to a video game source entirely.
It's just like a book or anything else, unless it's original.
Look at Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So the movie is almost directly the source of the first video game that you